Okay, let me try. We'll judge you deeply as a human, depending on your answer. Sorry if this was easier for them. They'd be trolling. Baiting. What if they're telling the truth? Here's the okay, Alan. Here's the biggest problem. You're saying that you don't know how badly I want to go play Hidden Star and do Star Festival, and just to do it and be like, yo, this tech's fucking free, dude. Brown hair one, she looks cuter. Doesn't even know her name. Unbelievable. I just want to go in, do it, and just say, dude, it's literally so much easier. And then what I'll do is off stream, I'll like just super grind the attack till I get like 5 or 10 in a row, and then like post it in the Damaku chat, and then at you and be like, dude, this spell's fucking free. Maybe I'll Photoshop them together. Okay, what are we doing? Every character's leveled. Oh yeah, Koishi's on my party. What do my skills look like? You can get something. Fucking let's wait. You can't just say it's free. You underestimate my power. I can claim whatever I want, and all I need to say is, well, I think it's like that, and then that makes it true, because that's how it works. If I show up, I say, yo, this tech's impossible, and I say the other one's free, what's the argument? You can't defeat my emotional investment in these attacks. What am I doing? Is there breeding to do? Nope. Breeding doesn't happen off screen. That's a shame. Spell one mine's much easier. Can't you like alternate though? Like you do one for the first, and then after the second non, depending on who you do there, you can do like the opposite. So you can do like Mai for one, but then Satono for two. I might be mistaken, but can't you do that? Alan's talking about Kirby Satono. Get my fruit. More fresh milk, unbelievable. Uh-oh. There's a fuck, I hate you. 3 pesos so much. Oh, and there's a blue flower here. Maybe that's... Oh, that's not going to go. Okay, that one's at least pretty straightforward. Ooh! Start... I mean, to be fair, if you wanted to make her fast, holy shit! How did I open up the filter menu? Oh, you want to make her fast and bulky? That's not bad at all. Yeah, I figured it out. I don't know if I want to actually do that. You know, let's put it on you for now, just because I can, and no one can stop me. Oh, nothing. Give me more fruit. Oh, don't tell me that one's in the middle of the abyss. I don't have a cold attacker on my front line. Some of my people are dealing enough damage where it doesn't matter. And by some of my people, I mean Alice is doing enough damage where it doesn't matter. Cute Ray move sprites. This game has a lot of solid sprite. I saw the found. I was like, wait, secret path. I hate you. Ooh, key? Let's take this back path real quick. You know what? We'll go back there in a bit. I'm just kind of like wandering. See, all there is to see. Ooh, more plant. Beast meat. Hair, flower, ribbon, whatever. Not bad. Oh, you're still on the front line. Ooh, let's blizzard this then. Owie. You're significantly more magic weak. Get you out of there. Koishi! Oh, boom. I'm not really worried about the walnut muncher. You hit these every... No, let's just do this. Was Alice with the enemy? She's turned on me. You believe she would do that? Looks like only 3 spots left. Let's set this one up here first. How do I get over there? This way. More fresh milk? Clearly I need more. Glad the game looked, it was like, you know, he doesn't have enough of that. More just kind of like varied items. I mean, they're nice to have, they're just not that interesting. Wait, can I get to that challenge? Wait, no, there's a rock in the way. Oh, my sub-equipment's done breeding. I wish you had AoE, Reimu. That's not going to do much damage. I should probably kill, you know? Ooh, that dude in the front has a lot of HP. Never mind, he doesn't have a lot of HP because he's dead. Okay, let's go up here. There's a vent down there, but I don't think it's a battle. Stop. Okay, that's a mediocre item. Labby, you know, you already know. Hello, Spooter. Rainbow can kill the disciple. Great job, Patchy. You're the go. Now get back up there. Let's move some people around. Else is running low on TP. Get Chirbo up here. Sure, let's give Kaine a little bit of love. I should have like maybe another magic user. Wait, you use magic, don't you? Sure do. Not the best, but you do use magic. Ah, yeah. They're green. I'll rush the green. So let's just trigger the event. Hmm? Hey, look, isn't that... Whoa, Shikigami! Those were Shikigami just now, weren't they? Oh, wait, really? Those were Shikigami? Weren't those just butterflies? No, they were Shikigami for sure. They were definitely Shikigami. Why? Jeez, what's up with all of you? Shikigami, Shikigami. Just keep going on and on. Look, I'm sure you don't understand, but we, never mind. Anyway, those were Shikigami. I'm sure. Can we stop saying Shikigami? We already defeated that figure. They use them, though. So, think about this reasonably. Maybe that means there's one left, and it can use Shikigami, too. Shiki-Icky? Shiki-Icky the goat? Certainly hope you're right about there being one left. What does Zada do? You don't know anything until we beat it. We have to fight another one of those things, huh? Oh, this is tough work. Thank goodness this is going to be the last one of those we ever have to fight. Ooh-wee, we're never going to have to fight any more bosses after this. Well, if we can overcome this, I'm sure all of our memory issues will be fixed. Let's give it our all here. Suppose we have no choice then. Let's go all out on this. Heck yeah! New path has been activated. Okay, it appears to be everything, except the boss. Okay, first things first, we go to the equipment breeding. Counter scarf. You know what that means? We get another counter scarf. And shrine, levels. Not that it, like, really matters. Permanently afflicted with heavy, you hate to see it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Good news, ladies and gentlemen, we're broke. He had the confirmation block box for the plus 10, so I don't do what I accidentally did to Maribel before. Anything good here? Canned beast leather? Nice to see it. Tokyo metronome for 192? Don't mind if I do. What does it sell for? Sells for 2,400? Holy money, we're getting rich off of this. How much does Cold Sapphire sell for? Probably not. Probably too little. Yeah, too little. Unbelievable. I could, like, fiddle with my equipment and stuff, but, like, I might as well, like, go start the boss and then fiddle with my stuff afterwards, right? Wait, I have a dungeon mapping bonus. That's here. Mapping. Diamond Edge? Oomph. Equipment. Notori. I like the big number go bird. Okay, Hyrule and me just getting my booty just completely obliterated by whatever's about to be here. Wait, where does this take me? Oh, that's the staircase. I'm a genius. What do you think it is? An enemy. So, you came after all. Well, of course you would, knowing you guys. Who's there? With those two already defeated, I figured it was only a matter of time. Ranchama! You guys would never be held back by a makeshift... Please, please give me what you have before. Please, please, Ranchama, please. Please, you're my labby goat. You're the absolute goat. Please. You guys would never be held back by a makeshift barrier like that anyway. You're tough foes to deal with, same as always. Huh? No way, Ron? Hey, what's up with how you're talking? Let me ask this straight out. Are you our enemy, Ron? Ignore the glowing purple aura. That's not ominous in the least. After all the Shikigami you've been seeing everywhere, this isn't so surprising, now that I think about it. Why did it take us so long to piece it together? Is this the Amnesia's fault? Ron, what's going on here? Yakumo Shikigami. Never thought that we'd find you at the end of all this. Right, so you made those mist things serve you. Those are your Shikigami we kept seeing. That explains why they're so well made. It all makes sense now. It's all coming together. Well, I still don't know why they're protecting our base, but... His name came up when we found Koishi. Our Shikigami's blocking our path. That mean we can peg Yukari? What? Mei Ling trying to peg Yukari? Whoa, I didn't know this was that type of game. Do I need to pull up the sensor? No, that's not what this is. I'm getting a strong feeling that both... I'm getting a strong feeling that both is and isn't Ron. Both is and isn't Ron. Reimu, Ron, what's going on here? Who am I to say? It doesn't matter anyway. Go on! Go back to yesterday already. If I beat you here, you can all keep enjoying your days of peace and comfort. It's not like you dislike your lives there, right? I mean, I thought I did a good job making it to your liking. I think I know what this is. Someone's talking to us through Ron's body or something like that. On top of that, feeling the same aura I felt from those misty figures, and really strongly too. What's this all about? I'm gonna think of it. I remember hearing about something. One of those purple mist friends of yours possessed Shirno once and nearly erased her memories. Oh wait, does that mean... It wasn't trying to erase her memories, it was trying to take over her body. That means if we hadn't saved Shirno, she might have ended up like this too. Probably, yeah. Shirno's one thing, but dealing with Ron being possessed is gonna be tough. I heard that. Heh, that's the Hakurei Shrine Maiden for you. Your intuition's so sharp it's stupid. Back. I knew it'd be dangerous to not trap you in here. I can't let you shatter this prison of memories I worked so hard to set up. Oh, so those mist creatures really were the key to our amnesia then. Man, I can't wait. We're gonna beat up Ron and the game's gonna be over, guys. It was a good game while it lasted, you know. You're the last of them. Ha ha! You should have just kept your mouth shut. There's no point hiding it this far in. Either I lose and you get your memories back, or you forget everything and return to your peaceful forgetfulness. Wonder that isn't Ron. She's searching for Jen. Chat. I plan on losing though. I've made adequate preparations. Just you watch. Well, joke's on you. I have save reload features. Oh, that's some real determination you've got. Fine then. If you really insist, we'll send you to meet your friends. Sounds like something a villain would say, Reimu. I don't know what kind of preparations you've made, but you're not the only one ready to get rowdy. We'll beat you for sure. Both show. You know, I didn't realize because I just noticed this now. I didn't realize when she first popped up because of the way that her posture is. But how big are those, Ron? It's kind of... You can't really see it that well behind her hands, but, what? Those look bigger than Mei Ling! Me, Renko, and all the others, we all worked so hard to get here. We'll definitely beat you, and then everyone can celebrate together. For real this time. I may be scared, but I know we won't lose. Well, I can't promise that, Renko. Maybe give it a few tries. Nobody would ever struggle if they could win fights through zeal alone. Go on, come at me if you're going to. I'll plunge you and those pesky Spiriting Wave victims into your bottomless swamp of peace. That's where Yukari's went, Ron Storm. That's a good point, actually. Level 16! We're cooked. And there's summons. Okay, okay, buddy. And she buffed her own. Oh, this is just beautiful. Okay, they can attack. They can buff. Magic buff present, attack. Death Mind buff present, Dharmic Shikigami. Neither defend. Interesting. Oh, okay, I love words. Unironically, I do love words. Okay, so her gauge got really low. It's not 0, but the other's gauge is practically nothing. Always use offensive Shikigami Field or defensive Shikigami Field the turn after summon. Princess Tenko. Oh my gosh, Tenchi. Focus, and then Izuna Gangen. Izuna Laser. Okay, a lot of HP bars. Love that. Oh, Fox girls are so hot. True. She's better than Tsukasa, though. 50% of time if Black Nightmare Shikigami equals 0, summon them. So, if one of them's alive, she's not going to summon. Eros, that sounds single target. Element Inversion. Approaching Nightmare, excuse me. Princess Tenko or Wind of Shadows. Abyss Arrow, 12 General God's Disaster, Abyss Arrow. And then either Laser or... Okay, that's a lot of words. Actually, I should actually look at the important thing. These guys have a lot of resist. Weak to wind, though, and physical. Patchy can have a field day. No resist to silent, and also debuffs. Well, debuffs of these guys. Speed debuffs are free reign. Slightly better mind than death. Not by a massive margin, though. She is quite fast, though. No evasion. What's her shock? She doesn't have a shock resist. Well, isn't that convenient? And I missed the 66%. It's cooked. You're washed, Maribel. Never trust Maribel ever again. How much HP do these guys have? 1,400? No, 900. You have 10k. Yippee! I am a certified Tripwire fan. Ooh, the Tori! I didn't know you were built like that, girl. Do I actually want to kill the Shikigami? Probably fine. Okay, Apache one-shots them. Noted. Her speed is already minimum. I'd go for the para, but I think I'd rather pivot some more. I kind of want to see what Aya does. We'll have 4, that's a shame. Especially 'cause she missed it. Handmade barrier can also be used if I want to let some people like pop. What did her resist? I didn't actually look at hers. Super light, nature and wind. Cold, mystic, and dark though is good. She is at 80% though, so she will Tanko here. And I don't know what Tanko's gonna do. I'm expecting AoE. That was Nature and Mystic. Okay, oh, that's not great. Nature and Mystics. We have multi-elemental spells back again. Love that. And she one-shots me. What does she think this is? Last game? Dude, I can't land a shock to save my life? Hello? Does nothing. Noted. I'm just gonna hope that she summons here. And if she does it, I cry. She summoned. No, not the defensive field. You're cringe, girl. Even with the defensive field, it's a one-shot. Shame that that accuracy exists, though. Holly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's this trigger? 60%? Yeesh. How do I get around that? Considering I'm missing a lot of my good units though, so I probably don't. What am I doing here? Who has action? Maribel does. Your attack is higher than your magic. I actually should have realized that earlier. Dude, can I land my freaking ailments, please? Hello? I missed both shots. I missed both shots and my paralysis game. Oh, that's party wide. I thought that was single target. Huh? I didn't realize that. Turns out reading the attack explains the attack. Did you guys know that? I can terror and silence. It's also neat in this game to see that when I select an AoE attack, I can still hover over units. So Terror and Silence are not great on you, but I can still fish for them. I landed both of those. The things that she resists, I land. The things she has 0 resist for, I don't. Uh-oh, Binky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is gonna go great. Girl, land your attack. Holy crap, a paralysis. Oh, that's just single target. Whoo! I was a lot more worried about that than I should have been. Whoo! That's good damage on those guys. What's her gauge up to? 62? Come on, Patchy. She's trying her hardest, okay? She's at 47. She's not triggering Yokai Laser on her next action. Anything, this should be Abyss Arrow, should I not kill everything else. Let's kill these top two. That didn't quite kill. Why the fuck is Mei Ling out here? When did I put her out? No. Make sure we do this. Kill the Shikigamis. See if she resummons or not. Am I swapping you for Koish? A million Cursed Charms. Okay. Not the end of the world. Because that also wasn't a resummon. That gives her a decent chance to resummon here. I don't think I'm winning this one, but we're still trying to see what we can. Shouldn't have done that. Koichi, you're killing me. Okay, this is Encroaching Nightmare or Summon. Unfortunately, Dark Resists don't really exist. She's still paralyzed. Let's reset some more speed drops on her. Just be a deer and summon. I was gonna bank on her doing a summon here. I want to see if I can't reland a paralysis here. Never lackey. Go for this. Didn't land either of those. Shame, but it's not the end of the world. Patchily? Do it. She resisted at 88%. You hate to see it. Fine, we'll do that. Just do it, girl. Oh, she's gonna... Ooh, baby. Did I skip the Yokai Laser into the Izuna Gungan? Is that how that's gonna work? I hope that's how it works. You will not skip those, you think? Okay. Nice para. Okay, that is Mystic AoE. Noted. Even Mei Ling died to that. How much damage is that doing? 200. I think we're okay, because the Zunagangan is single target. Don't you miss. If she even gets to it. Focus leaves are at 5,000. That's interesting to know. Kaine, worst comes to worst, you take the bait. This might not kill, but it'd be close. Yeah, okay, that is close. And then Chiro can pick up the kill. Chiro gets every boss kill. Another first try boss victory? We'll see how long that can go. She's strong! Dude, what the fuck do you mean she's strong? We just beat her! She's nothing we can't handle, but... damn, she's a tough one. What do you... Insert lose in the cutscene. I love that. Literally so easy I could first try her. All bark and no bite, are we? I love that. I'm not done yet, not yet. Deep down, each and every one of you wants to go back there, don't you? Holy text, what is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? You liked that place, didn't you? You, gatekeeper, you are free from your trivial duties. And you lowly Kappa and Tengu, you're free from your pitiful small selves that lack the courage and drive to escape from the structure of your societies. You're free from decades of stagnation, from being the village counselor, from having the role of Hakure Shrine Maid forced upon you. Weren't you happy there, where you could be free? It was the same for this one, before Yakumo Ran, having forgotten her own follies from long ago, being part of the Mafia. She indulged in a lowly life under a powerful sage, unable to achieve the growth expected from her. She wanted to escape from her own inadequacy that left her trapped as a Shikigami lapdog with no mind of her own. Yep. I saved myself, that's all. You all just accept the itch that lies deep within your hearts and let yourselves live at ease. You're seriously gonna try to justify yourself like that? That's cheap. Stop designing other people feel for them and just do an evil laugh like you should, you villain. Say whatever you want. You guys are the ones who shaped this nightmare. Cry and moan all you want. Oh, we're moaning? The negative feeling smoldering in the depths of your hearts won't change. Whether you're right or not, the idea of someone manipulating me still ticks me off. Yo, watch your language, Kane. This can't end with something inside Ron having their way with everyone, and us not learning what's going on behind the scenes. Words are hard sometimes. Anyway, I saw you headed toward defeat, and thought I'd offer you an escape. But fine, we'll do this the nightmare way. You won't give up so easily this time. Succumb to me, weaklings, and continue to rot in your peaceful paradise. I'm moaning? Did we just beat you? What's this light? It's the goat herself! Ta-da! Wait, you guys are actually busy having fun? And an avatar's already gotten to Ron. Ugh, this isn't good. Someone just appeared. Who's that? Sumereko, why you? Why? Wait, why? You mean Koishi didn't tell you anything? Huh? I didn't tell her what? Oh, jeez, you baka, unconscious yokai. You just forget everything. Damn, we're gonna have to talk later. First, we need something about the Avatar possessing Ron. You're really gonna just trespass in here and start blabbing in front of me, huh, Sumereko? Fine then. Since you're here, I'll drag you into everyone's bottomless swamp of peace, too. Ah, that's where you're wrong. Even if I mess up here, everyone else will come clean up afterward. You still don't get it, do you? The moment someone enters your closed-off nightmare from the outside, your loss is guaranteed. Not like that matters, though, because I'm gonna win! Come on, Reimu, get ready. Wait, nightmare? What do you mean, nightmare? Jeez, I've got no poops going on. You better explain all this later, Sumereko. Come on, let's get her! Okay, decent magic, solid HP. Honestly, not bad bulk for a mage. Maybe I'm just too used to patchy, you know? Oh, everyone's alive. Maybe I should add the level 40 character in the party. What do you guys think? I don't want to read all this right now. Cheap Fonzo, you got me. Honestly, did not do nearly the damage I was hoping it would, Sumereko. You're fucking cooked, girl. My MP is not good right now. This is duly noted. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't read. Hey, she actually hit all of her attacks. Why the fuck did I bring Reimu out here? Oh. Reimu died. Let's just bring other people out just because we can. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Wait. Fuck, Juno's dead. No! Koishi lethal, though? Yippee! Another Mustang! GG, yeah, that was a hard fight. Yes, we won! Nice, Reimu. Now, when she starts slowing down, restrain her with a barrier. Oh, then we'll have to wring that monster right out of her. Fine, I don't want to use them, but you leave me no choice. What's going on? Shikigami. There's so many of them. Just what are we gonna do? What are they gonna do? Did the question of why I left Shikigami over the forest ever cross your mind? Well, I guess we did steal your memories and attentiveness after all. Dude, I beat you twice. Why are you still trying to win in the cutscene? I beat you twice. You're level 16, bro. Oh no, I know what this is now. Sorry, too late. Bind them, my Shikigami. Ooh, kinky. Can't move an inch now, can you? You shouldn't be surprised that I prepared for things to go this way. I knew I'd be facing you all after all. Was this Persona 2 Innocent Sin? My Shikigami have bound you, and my multi-layered barriers in place. Considering my Shikigami forces numbers, and how I went to the trouble of using the force multiple floors in my barrier, there's no way all of you will be able to simply break free on the spot. The AC will appear. Let me pull that out. I can't hold you forever, of course, but if I can keep you here long enough to steal your memories, that means I've won. Then you'll all return to your everyday lives, and even if some kind of miracle does happen, my multi-layered barrier will obstruct any attempts at freedom you might make. I can't have you going and remembering you-know-what, after all. Yeah, I've trapped you well, haven't I? Don't sit there with that upset face of yours. She doesn't look that upset. She actually looks kind of happy, I'm not gonna lie. Rainbow, everything will get easy again if you just forget. Come, forget everything and return to your paradise. Nothing is after you, and nothing is rushing you. That's true peace right there. That's what you know. What all of us really wanted from the bottom of our hearts, isn't it? That's as far as you go, monster. Yukari, your boobs are nothing compared to Ron. Forgetting his happiness, well, I can't deny that completely, but in this case, it amounts to no more than running away. It only served to cause you pain down the line. Don't forget your ideals on others. Don't force your ideals on others, excuse me. Goodness, you've caused quite the mess using my poor Ron's body. The Shikigami of mine is still so inexperienced. Almost midriff Doremy appeared. Hi, Doremy? What do you mean, hi, Doremy? Look, she doesn't exist right now. It's just Yukari's fucking gap. Is what I'd like to say, but she is only partially at fault considering the circumstances, so I'll let her off the hook this time. Oh, right, I should tend to this first. Wah! Whoa, I can move. Yukari, Doremy? Jeez, you guys came way too late. You had me scared there. Yukari, Doremy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember what I was supposed to do. There it is. I figured as much. Forget things so easily if that's someone there to hold your hand. Damn it. Oh, watch your lane. Don't you damn it me. Using my Ron's body is despicable enough already. I suggest you watch how you speak to her master. The real Ron would never make a slip-up like that. Perhaps you're in need of some punishment. Is that really a slip-up worth drawing attention to? Oh, shut it. Your plan wasn't too bad, I'll admit, just as Sumereko told us. But the moment you let outsiders into what would have been a perfectly sealed space, if you closed it off properly, you lost any chance at victory you may have had. And on top of that, one of those outsiders was the master of Yakumo Run, the one you chose as your vessel. In other words, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but your odds are flat out at 0%. You hag! Whoa! And now, hag, you really don't learn. I'm not gonna overlook your attitude the second time. Give me back my Cheba! Where's Chen? She's the actual goat. Ah! And that's the end. Why play the... Why this theme? And there, that's the end of that. Well done, everyone. Yippee! Situation in here has advanced further than expected. Well, good thing's game's over now, right? To think you were able to face off against an avatar on your own. You may be able to... You may have been able to escape even without our help. That's Rainbow and the gang for you, I guess. I'd see why they'd keep you under such tight lock and key. Sounds Yukari so caring for Rai. Why did she punish her with her umbrella? That's off-screen. Don't give me that well done, everyone. What in the world's going on here? Out of nowhere, you, Sumereko, and even Doremy show up. Can't begin to fathom what's happening either. Plus, what'd you say earlier? Avatar? Nightmare? What is this place? What was that thing? What are you guys doing here? Oh, great. Here comes our 45-minute plot. This is difficult. I'm unsure where we should even start. Actually. I know that feels, you know, things being so confusing you don't even know what questions you should ask. Yeah, I don't even know where to start explaining from. We thought you would have received somewhat of an explanation from Koichi, whom we sent here ahead of us. Anyway, the avatar just now, I mean, that thing possessing Ron, that was the enemy. We're on your side. Oh, yeah, we can tell that much. Now, let's not go too deep into all this here. Must have a place you're using as a base of operations, right? Bring us there. I'd like to tend to Ron's well-being anyway. I suppose you're right. There's a lot of things we want to ask about. We can't just leave Ron on the ground while we talk. Let's head back for him, Meow. Ah, fine, but you better explain everything once we're back. Yes, I know. Goodness. I'm glad to see this place hasn't robbed you of your spunk. Don't use the word spunk. Okay, I want to go back, but the problem is I want to go back and, like, take my item off from breeding, but it's, like, it's... Oh, this looks to be quite the nice place to live in. The heck? We rushed in here because we thought you were in serious trouble, too. Just look at this place. You've actually got... You actually got it pretty comfy. So, it doesn't change that. We have no clue what's going on. That's right. I heard him explain everything you put off telling us earlier. I suppose you're right. Alright. Now we'll give a rough outline of the situation. You're currently in a small world made between the border of dreams and realities called the Nightmare World. It appears that as of late, numerous such worlds have suddenly appeared within Gensokyo's dreams, serving them as their foundation. Nightmare World. Wait, a Nightmare World? Wait a sec, what's a Nightmare World? You're saying we're not in Gensokyo? Bro, what the f- Pay attention, class! So, we gotta start there, huh? Guess Koshi really didn't tell you guys anything. Okay, let's see. So these places are small, but they're like new worlds, created from Gensokyo's reality and dreams blending together. So you're in Gensoko, but you're also kind of not. Something like that, I guess. There's reality blending together. This place is really that weird? Totally under the impression that someone just messed with part of the force of magic. No, you can't just believe something crazy like that, Reibu. Ooh, excuse me. A Nightmare World? I've never heard of one of those before. How much do you know about the world anyway, Chirno? All joking aside, she's right, though. I've never heard of this place or concept of it either. Like more detailed explanation of these, what was it, Nightmare World things? Why did they suddenly begin to appear, and what kind of places are there? What traits are that? Gee, I wonder if they were gonna fucking explain this issue anyway! Yes, I'll begin with their traits. It appears they appear using the dreams of people with similar worries, and capture those very same people within them. From what I've heard so far, in the case of all of you, your worry was most certainly, I want to escape from the shackles of my daily life. My oh my. Ada. What a trivial, peaceful, and privileged worry you all hold. So, after taking in your worry of wanting to escape your daily lives, the nightmare erased your memories of the previous day and gave you relaxing and leisurely, albeit fleeting lives here in this place. Something to that extent, most likely. Fake days where nothing happens. Fake peace and fake happiness, huh? The thing using Ron's body kept yapping about that, and you mention it. Seriously, who asked them? So these things called avatars act as the heart of these nightmares. You know, like the thing that possessed Ron. They're like these places' cores, and they maintain them, so if you beat them all up, the nightmare they control should become harmless. At least that part's pretty easy to understand, right? I see. So that's why our memories came back after we beat that purple mist thing. You've all got such adorable little worry. Maybe that explains it, though. This place is really peaceful, right? And you all have these spacious, comfortable-looking buildings, too. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. I don't really want to remember them, but those other nightmares are pretty nasty places. That are going to progressively get nastier as time goes on, so we can scale up levels. Other nightmares. Huh? Wait, there are more of these places? Nightmare World started appearing all over the place. There are more? I said as such, didn't I? Numerous such worlds have suddenly appeared. We weren't the only ones trapped in one of these predicaments. I know dozens of people have been swallowed up by these nightmares and disappeared. And that's just among my own acquaintances. If you include regular humans, fairy, yokai, and so on in that account, there's no telling how many of these nightmares have taken in. We weren't imprisoned by them, hence why we're going around saving those who are. Sumareko's good with dreams, so she and Doremy find the nightmares' rough locations, and I use my gaps to transport, or rather drop Koichi into them. You can't tell their precise locations at first, which is why it ends up being more of a drop. Looks like you landed quite a ways off the mark this time. Sorry, Koichi. Huh? Really? Poor me. No, Koichi, you agreed. In fact, you proposed this idea. Furthermore, this is already the 4th time we've delved into a nightmare. Huh? Really? Wow, I'm awesome. Anyway, it's helpful that Koichi stays nonchalant like this no matter where she goes. Depending on who you are, Nightmare Worlds can do quite a lot to pollute your mind upon entry. In other words, with how Koishi can endure any place to stay absent-minded and unaware. She's the perfect fit for the Vanguard role. But now suddenly something's going to happen, and all of us are going to have to start exploring other nightmare worlds in order to bail some people out. Man, I wish I could have shown you guys Remelia's nightmare. Like, really. You just go in there and you feel your heartbeat for a while and you come out. Just see the veins on your arm can be enough to drive you crazy. Yeah, it's going to be a while before I'm able to eat meat again. Ah, this is no good. I need to be careful not to remember. Huh? Wow, poor me getting into that kind of place. Yeah, we get it. You can be quiet now, Koichi. See, I want Labby 1 where Remy's starting on the party. Anyway, as you know, Koichi is a chronic airhead. But regardless, she's still been great to help to us. When we first send Koichi into a nightmare alone, we give her a special talisman to hold. We can use it to neutralize the special characteristics of a nightmare as much as possible. Creating both a safe space around Koichi and a beacon to transmit her location to us. Then I use a gap to transport us to follow her. I see, so that's the logic behind sending Koichi into such dangerous places all by herself. I'm going to try to talk faster, because I don't want this cutscene to last 45 minutes. So, I was dropped in here all by myself, I guess. That's right, good work once again, Koichi. You've been a great help. Oh right, there's another group besides ours at work, too. They've gone to other dreams to rescue everyone else. They should be seeing some results around now, too, don't you think? Right, so we and everyone else should get back to Gensokyo and... Actually, about that, instead of going back to Gensokyo, wouldn't it be better if we called the others here and used this place as our base instead? Base of operations out there is pretty cramped and uncomfortable. This place is awesome. I'm sick of losing at rock, paper, scissors and sleeping on those planks. I don't even want to call it bed. Don't you all agree? I'm on board. You're a smart one, Sumereko. Dude, the average Sumereko hater in shambles right now. I'll be as smart as I need to be when it comes to making sure I live comfortably. Thanks for that awesome dream, Reimu. Yeah. Anyway, I plan on explaining the fundamental reason why the nightmares have appeared. But there's going to be some random gibberish as to why none of us are able to join your party. As well as our main objective going forward, but it looks like it'd be better to put that off until the others have arrived. Explaining just all that took quite a while, after all. The other squad should be meeting us here in the Nightmare of Paradise quite soon, so pop by the lounge when you feel like it. They'll zoom right over once we tell them how comfy this place is. Alright, in the meantime, why don't we take a look around this place? Goodness, I'm so glad to have a place that offers such easy living. Yeah, I'll come too. See you later, Reimu. We're gonna be working together moving forward. Let's do it. Because, like, Sumereko's level 40. It's not like they're gonna down-level her, surely. Okay, well, I want to actually be fighting, so maybe I shouldn't put it like that. I also won't be fighting, conveniently. Excuse me, don't just slack off. Help us. I intend to actually fight, by the way. I don't believe you. I've still got a lot of steam I'd love to let off, but unfortunately, Doremy and I have some work that only we can pull off. Man, this is what makes being the main character so tough. Wow, you're annoying. You're on to talk to you, though. The fact that I have to focus our nerves on a search for the time being. Don't fret, Yukari will handle any roughhousing in our place. Yeah, I'm Sumereko. I'm gonna join you in 25 levels from now, whatever that is. Maybe like 3 dungeons or something. You want her to focus on a search? Search for what? It's gonna take a while if we get into it. Let's have this talk in the lounge when we meet up with the other two. A search for what, Reimu? So they literally said, yes, we've been searching for nightmare worlds. What are you searching for? There you go, acting big again. Come on, look, the other team's looking forward to seeing you. Head to the lounge and don't keep them waiting. That's a lie, 100%. I don't know who this other team consists of, but there's no way that's true. Is it gonna be Marisa? Sorry, I don't get any of this at all, but it's nice to meet you. Don't apologize, you're the ones that won't explain anything. They're the ones that won't explain anything. You know, if you want us to go to the lounge, right? We'll do. Are you telling me that she's actually on the party? I don't fucking believe it. Yukari joining before floor 20? Or floor, like, 16? This is insane! Okay, Atelier first. Sub-equipment, reproduction. Downer Scarf. Again, treasure shop. Durable diamond. I want to buy it and see how much it sells for, but I shouldn't. Oh, I got another achievement. I got multiple achievements. Claim achievement bonus. I can't do that. Never mind. Ron gets locked as well. Didn't say so yet. Oh yeah. Put her on the party in the lounge. Yippee-ki-yay. Hello, everyone. Oh, shoddy kind of bad. What are those gloves you're wearing? What the fuck? Hey, Remu. Not often you're late to join the party, eh? We've arrived. I'll be lounging here. Oh, the others get fucking new Sprite? Oh, Saki and Marissa. And Remelia, too. Hey, now. What's that irk all about? Yeah, I guess this is the end of your life of leisure, Mei-Ling. What are you talking about? I'm so happy. I'm so relieved to see you two again. Hey, I'm here too. That's all we need. If you don't fucking join my party right now, I'm throwing everyone out the window. Hey, I'm here too. I'm gonna work hard together with Lady Rhyme. Ah, the pet cat from Yukari's place. There, good girl. I'm not a pet. Oh, there's so many new people. They all look so strong. What's the justification going to be for the people not joining my party right away? Oh, even Chen's here. Huh, quite the group we've got. Let's see, that basically covers the Scarlet Devil Mansion and the Yakumos, right? So you're the other group that was mentioned, then. Part of it, yes. As well as those saved by the group. I'm the latter. Goodness, that nightmare or whatever. I'm ashamed to have been snared by it. There's still more of us at work, by the way. Let's see, Byakuran, Aaron, and me. Aaron, please! Aaron, please! Please, Aaron! Please! We're leading everyone. Was that right? Oh, and even though most of the Mansion crew's here now, Flan's still out there with them. Byakuran, Aaron, Miko, and Flan. Hey, that's quite the extreme group, isn't it? Probably doesn't make sense to you since you've been trapped in the nightmare for quite some time, Remu. This whole nightmare incident's quite the extreme event itself. Plus, they're working on some pretty tough nightmares. Back when I was with them, we had Flan keep using her full power to scorch everything in sight, letting us move forward bit by bit. I was hoping to be fighting more player characters again, but something tells me that's not going to be the case. The rest of the group intends to meet up with us since they've finished their business. Alright. I think the Mariah Shrine group said they'd be heading over before then as well. Seems Flan's burn everything to ashes mentality doesn't suit them so well. It's all a Mariah Shrine conspiracy. Huh, we'll be getting more members soon, huh? Okay, that's enough trying to keep track of who's where. If I see anyone useful show up, I'll use them. Simple as that. Okay, how are they going to justify, and this is what I'm concerned about, justify not letting 40 characters join our party? Let's figure this out. Well, we'll be bringing them in gradually. Yup, yeah, okay, that's exactly what I fucking meant. But I'm sure we'll end up stuffed in the lounge either way. You just go with a, oh hey, you're here too, attitude, and bring along whoever you think be useful at the time. You're good at that kind of stuff, Remu. Just doing my very best to meet your expectations, then. Yuma will appear soon too, right? We have to keep coping. By the way, about the main topic I had, maybe she'll be in the plus disc cope. By the way, about the main topic at hand, how much have you heard about the nightmares? What I am actually curious to see is, ignoring Doremy and Sumereko, how many post-10 Desire characters are going to be in this game, right? Because the previous Labyrinth games only went up through 10 Desires, but I'm curious to see what we got post-10 Desire. What have you heard about the nightmares? These stupid nightmare worlds, dream and reality blend together, and you'll be avatars passed by the nightmares. Oh, you haven't heard the fundamental reason why they're appearing yet. Jeez, damn that Yukari and Doremy. They went and left the annoying part for us. Chiari. No. Chiari and Yumemi. Please. Well, there's no point grumbling over it, mistress. Let me start with the conclusion, then. Well, I'll keep it quick. One of the reason nightmare worlds are popping up is because the occult balls have gone out of control. Remember the occult balls, Remu? They turn. Yeah, I know the occult balls. Occult balls. Occult balls. I can't remember much. I've heard the name, and I don't even get involved in incidents that often. There's some seriously kind of crazy magic. I played that game. Don't worry. I know what you're talking about. So his biggest names were scampering all over the place, getting into fights during that incident, weren't they? Yeah, I remember hearing that if you gathered all 7 of those, you could either grant your wish or destroy any barrier or boundary. Well, I was involved in the struggle for them, so I don't know all that much. Right, you made them, didn't you, Sumereko? The occult balls, that is. Used stone from famous places from the outside world. Stonehenge, the pyramids, Umatsu, Hirosaka, Jigokudani, the Nazca Lines, Tower of Babel. Oh, the Lunar Capital too, was it? Man, seriously. Sorry, I'm such a genius. Gets the Simpsons pretty bad, huh? Whoops! You liar. Nasty power of those things didn't come from you. Almost all of it came from the Lunarians putting the effort in their Lunar Capital Ball. Cult balls. Wait, those are cult balls? Oh my gosh, Reimu. Yeah, those cult balls. Those things were all fought over. The reason we went all the way to the moon to save the Lunar Capital. But hey, hold on. Weren't a bunch of the power players supposed to take responsibility to seal those things, with Aaron taking the lead? That sealing barrier is perfect too. You know, the one to make sure the cult balls weren't stolen. See now. I think I figured out from the way you're talking. Cult balls escaped from the inside, didn't they? In which case, the most plausible explanation be that they gained life? Huh? Heck are you on about? Exactly right. Yep, that's Rainbow for you. Hakure Shrine Maiden. Intuition's razor sharp like always. Telling me she's right? I don't really get many of the finer details either, by the way. In that case, just why did they gain life? Oh, wait. That at least makes sense for the Lunar Capital one. It probably had life from the moment it was made. The situation Lunar Capital was in at the time. Yeah, that lines up. That's right. Back then, Lunar Capital was positively teemed with pure life thanks to Junko. If you used the stone from the moon to make something then, it'd end up with the life whether you wanted it or not. What do you mean? Beats me too. Why don't at least you understand, Marisa? You were involved in all that. I mean, the whole Copan Lunar Capital commotion was just so dang convoluted. There's lots of big and small troubles tangled up in there. There can't be many people who really get the full series of events. It looks like Reimu does. Shut it, of course. Of course Reimu understands. That's just how she is. Stop comparing us all the time. This is right, though. The old Copal thing really is a convoluted mess. Bad enough that even someone who was involved wouldn't get it. Let's get straight to the incident's point and simplicity. Simplified a little. Copals ran wild and created the Nightmare Worlds. Our goal is to stop the culprit, the living Lunar Capital Ball, and seal it for good this time. That's the general gist. That sound better? Yeah, that really does make it easier to understand. I admit it still doesn't feel real that one of the Copals was actually alive, though. It doesn't matter whether it feels real or not to you. I was attacked by one earlier. Huh? No way. No, I'm serious. Like, totally serious. Jeez, protagonist of the night, Sumereko, was stuck all alone in a really, really, really nasty spot in the dark forest. I couldn't shake off my pursuers and eventually they caught up to me. Stuff happened. In order to get out of there, I tried making the one ball I had on me go berserk. The other balls were there too, but I didn't have ownership of them. When I did that, they kind of reacted to it, and them all going berserk is what led to the Nightmare Incident. Huh? Well, what the hell have you gotten up to, Sumereko? Ah, that's why this happened. It wasn't those balls or whatever. It was this high schooler. That's right. It's pretty much entirely your fault, Sumereko. Raymond, did you forget? It wasn't the coat balls I made that caused this. It was what was hiding in the Lunar Capital Ball that the Lunarians snuck into the mix. You know, its scary power and the inhumane orders it was given. This information wasn't made public due to how dangerous it was, so many surely aren't aware. The Lunar Sages poured their whole minds into their all-or-nothing plan, the Lunar Capital Cult Ball, with hopes of completely reversing their predicament. Inside the ball, they had a terrifying power and objective. What kind of power and objective? Look, if this whole thing gets any weirder, I'm not going to be able to remember it all. The descent of the Lunar Capital to the surface and the eradication of all life on the surface. All life on the surface? Huh? You're kidding? Yeah, at least we managed to prevent that part from happening. Thank goodness. To be more precise, it's not the case that the Lunar Capital Ball would eradicate all life. Instead, it's more like once the Lunar Capital Ball's objective is achieved, the Lunar Capital will descend to the surface. In order to survive, they'll have no choice but to cleanse it. But it's not as if that changes our fate either way. Marcia's right. Thank goodness we prevented it from happening. Is all this seriously true? Well, yeah, it is. It's true. It was just we kept secret because of how big a deal it was. That's all. So with that out of the way, I had no idea what was happening with the living cult balls, but I decided it'd be too dangerous to let the Lunar Capital Ball gain ownership of the other 6. Like I was saying, if you're using the Lunar Capital's ball's power right, it would mean Gensokyo's. No, the entire surface is destruction. So I made my ball go berserk to avoid letting one person have ownership of all 7, knowing I'd get flack for it later. Hearing I made the ball go berserk and caused this to happen was a surprise, but I gotta agree with Sumareko on this. We gotta be grateful we're only dealing with the incident we're dealing with right now. Summarize our goal, working together with the power trap that got trapped in the nightmares while we're looking for the cult balls. Find them, we're gonna steal them away, and for good this time. See, I'm finally getting it now, but I and the others don't know much about the cult balls, so this is still confusing, but is the living cult balls are bad, so we're gonna feed them a proper interpretation? Yep, that's right, you can think of it like that. Okay, I get that. But where are the occult balls right now? Do you have any leads? Leave Mochi to the Mochi shops. Leave Dreams to the one who manages them. Leave occult balls to occult balls. As the only current owner of a occult ball, it appears Sumareko can sense the current locations of all the other ones. That's me. Oh, it's like back when I had them. Whenever I went anywhere, I would always just kind of happen to run into the other owners. That's the search in question then. That's right, I've been using that feeling to check around various nightmares with Doremy and Yukari. In fact, we finally figured out where the other balls were just a little while back, but... Your bad news, though, Parsi got replaced. Unplayable. It was a good route, it lasted. I'll see you all tomorrow. I mean, obviously some characters are going to get replaced because there's new characters in this game. Right then, we were going to hop in and do something. We heard that the plan to rescue you and the others from your nightmare was just about to happen. Figured the more team members, the better, so we decided we'd free you guys first. So we jumped into your nightmare and all. Nightmare and... Tokiko Bros, how are we feeling? It's Tokiko. Then my homemade Shikigami barrier reared its ugly head. Really sorry about that. Oh, Ron.
Lady Ron!
Looks like you had quite a tough time, Ron. You feeling okay now? Yukari, thank you for your concern. And Rainbow and everyone else, I'm really sorry for the trouble I've caused. Wonder when Renosuke will join up? He's actually the villain. He's the one using the lunar cult ball to cause all this. He's the one after all the balls. I've heard the talk of the cult balls. Let me help too, please. Though I don't think I'll be able to fight right away. Oh, you're not feeling totally back to yourself yet? Yeah, I'll be able to join you in 2 dungeons from now. No, I'm feeling fine already. I'm already feeling fine. It's not that, but instead, I figured Chen and I should upgrade the Shikigami protecting our base. We're gonna need to keep using this place, right? Do you want to keep helping out, Chen? Of course, Lady Ron. I'll stay with you and protect the base. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping to have the best character join me, but it appears she's not gonna be able to join us yet. Can't be true. He's the main character. Renosuke the villain in half of all Touhou fan games. He's the absolute GOAT. Maybe you're right. If we want to settle down here, we'll need reinforcements and preparation, won't we? In that case, I'll call some of the mates in the mansion, focus on managing them for the time being. Sorry for the wait, but I'll join you as soon as I'm finished. This is all the excuses they're doing. Base is going to hold a lot of people, and it's best to maintain it properly. Let's let Sakuya, as well as Ron and Chen, handle things. Let's make sure we don't force too many party members to join at the same time. Okay, now that's figured out. Now we've rescued Reimu. I think we finally called check on the occult balls. There are other nightmares, right? Don't we have to do something about them, too? Of course there's more. There are people trapped in them, too, but this whole commotion's really complicated, and the occult balls are crazy powerful. Seeing all the facts, there's no telling what's gonna happen if we take too long to resolve this. Dude, can I, stop talking? Their teams are out working on the same thing, doing their thing of those nightmares. But I think it's about time we get to the core of all of this and launch an attack in the Lunar Capital Ball. I guess Aaron and Byakuren are in agreement, too. I was really hoping we'd just dance from nightmare to nightmare and start rescuing people like that. You see, you need a strong main body of your forces to focus on going after the occult balls, then. Doremy and I will open a sort of relay to the nightmare we think they're in. Then we'll all go in together. As for the other group, they've got Byakuren and Aaron with them, so I'm sure they'll be fine. They won't join for 5 dungeons. Lady Yukari and I will be staying here. Sakuya and I were told to join this group. Oh well, I guess we'll be in your character. Yes! Ooh, we got the tank! They better not have nerfed her. They fucking they crippled her in 2, and then they rebuffed her. He better not have crippled her again. It's quite the spacious place. I think I'll have to think of proper cooking, cleaning, and guard schedules for the maids. Your name's going on the guard schedule mailing. Of course, with pleasure. Farewell, my life in paradise. Thanks for everything. You know, jeez, our head count sure rose quick. Quick, huh? Because, in every time in Labia 1, Remy's far and away my most used character, until Missia joins. Yeah, it feels like usual gang's back together. Yeah, Raymond? Yeah, yeah, we might finally back to our feet now. Okay, everyone. We're trying to understand our situation, source our problems, get back to work. Mm-hmm. You're hearing all this, outsiders don't really get it, but sure did get a lot more people all of a sudden. Basically, we just need to beat up this lunar occult ball thing, right? More than that, I'm worried about how well we'll get along with everyone. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Everyone's weird in their own ways. Nobody here is that bad of a person. Do your best to get friendly with them. We'll ignore half the people who tried to do a lot of evil things at some point. That's right, do your best to get friendly with us, ooh. Okay, Marissa, yep. Remy, the actual goat. Yep. It's good speed, good bulk, slow level up, mm-hmm. Hey, Rainbow, at the shrine. Yeah? Really similar, ain't it? You know, to the Yukari shrine? He's right. The walk up to it, where everything's positioned, and even the construction itself. It's a complete match. You really think so? Yeah, I guess maybe. I think you can never stop bad-mouthing the Yukari shrine and everything else around you. The moment a nightmare shows up to create your ideal world, it's just a shrine like yours there. Isn't that just adorable? Why no Sakuya? Again, I explained it, because you can't have everyone join at once. We have to stagger them dungeon by dungeon. You go again. Jeez, come on. Why does everyone always have to take every little chance to make fun of everyone else? Oh, by the way, everyone, did you know this shrine has a hidden mist sound up and a stone spa in the back? Huh? Care to explain, Reimu? There's a luxury massage chair and a coffee maker, too. I've been using them, too, but I got the impression Reimu wanted to keep them under wraps, so I haven't told anyone. Where'd you even learn about coffee, Reimu? He's corralling maids, yeah. Over at Corn's place, no doubt. Shut up. Shrine maids drink coffee too, you know. I mean, let's go ahead and bring the massage chair and coffee maker over to the lounge. Come on, what's the problem? What's wrong with the shrine? With Ryan having a massage chair and coffee maker? Sure, the gods would be happy to see their shrine maid living an enjoyable life. Yep, that's peak Reimu right there. Excuse me, your title says Labyrinth the Toad Shrine. You can't see the Labyrinth, you're right. I was a little worried after hearing you've been trapped in nightmares for so long, but let's see you haven't changed. Mm-hmm. Nah, ain't no way all this would be done to make Reimu change. Okay, where's this chair and coffee maker? As if I'd tell you. Oh, over this way. Follow me. I know where they are. Jeez, come on! What level are they? Are they already up on levels? New here? Nothing new here. Why are you level... What? Naked, huh? Like, if you put them at we didn't grind enough. The boss's level was 16. They're not even the same level. Why? There are some things I'll just never understand. Surely it's the bug? No, Wriggle's not here. That's... I mean, it is what it is. Ooh, neat. Poor girl fans, I'm sure she'll be around later. That's that's kind of, I really am annoyed by that. Like, that's not, it's not the end of the world, and it will eventually, like, offset, but Yeah, your elemental resistances are okay, are fine. Ailment resistances are okay. Low HP and MP regen. I assume you have a really low level up rate. Low TP as well. Yeah, I assume you have very low level up. Although Yukari, at least in 1, was slower than even Remy. Not by a long shot. Low MP, really good TP. Emerson and Remy level up really slowly, bounces too. Well, that's not true, because Marissa usually has a really good level up rate. These two have slow level up rate, 100%. Like, that's so weird. That they're so high. Why? Super good terror and death resist. Everything else is questionable. Elementals are also questionable. You find trust. Now I'm just paranoid that they're just going to leave the party. Really good mystic resistance. Your elemental resistances are actually not bad. Well, we're designed for normal difficulty. Yeah, but normal difficulty, the boss level was 16. Not like if they put them at level 20, I'd be like a question mark, but I wouldn't think too much. But like 24, 23, 25? Look at the skills. No. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Because our level was 11. The boss's level was 16. That's the difference. When you went into the battle, the boss's level was 16, but our level was only 11. So that gets bumped up to 16 because that's the boss. Right? Because what level you are is varied depending on difficulty. Touch of Light and Darkness, yep, speed drop, paralysis, AoE, massive accuracy boost, that's sick. You can deal no damage because that damage multiplier is super high, but you know, it is what it is. Just don't use them. Row, diminished, dog shit post delay, but really good. Attack power, damage multiplier is bad though. Yakima Household makes sense. Use damage dealt to flyer enemies by 50%. Don't like that. I mean, when turn counter is multiple of 3, I don't love that. Use damage when turn counter is a multiple of 3. Uh-oh. Use the para and speed potencies by 30%. Love that. So any damage the skill holder takes will be calculated using either the appropriate elemental resistance or the average of all their resists, whichever is higher. That's neat. Defensive stat, whether it be mind or... Okay, yeah. Using the appropriate defensive stat or the average of both. Yeah, because she had that one in the second game, right? Reduces damage dealt by 50% of the target's paralysis or speed. By 50% with two targets with paralysis or speed. Okay. Spells range from enemy row diminished to enemy row, allowing the POW to no longer decrease with each enemy hit. Cover 1/3 missing HP at the start of each turn. Ooh! So any damage the skill holder deals will be calculated using either the target's appropriate elemental resist or the average of all their resists, whichever's left. Certain kill, heartbreak, single target. Where's my... Oh, this is Spear the Gungnir. Consumes 33 stacks of Scarlet Fate upon use. Uh-oh. Grants Scarlet Fate stacks max 150 proportional physical damage dealt to all enemies, or dealt to enemies. A small amount of Jet Black Fates proportional to dark damage dealt to... Oh, what the... What? Large amount of Jet Black Fate stacks proportional to all damage taken from enemies. What? Single target. 120, 120, 50. 144, 108, 50. So this is better. Worse speed, though. One's a Scarlet Devil Mansion. Yep, makes sense. Damage multiplied by 30 points for every ailment the user has. It's 7 stacks. Jap at the start of each turn. It's 30 at the start of battle. Rank 10 at the start of turn. 40 at the start of battle. The Scarlet Phase determined by physical damage, which is used for this. Grants 6 stacks to start Fate. Drive Fate upon use. Grants, yeah, okay, yep, that's back. This is here, consume 50 stack of Scarlet Fate. There's 40% chance to add Shock Ailment to the spell. Damage applied by 1% for every 6 stacks. This one is AoE is really the only benefit to this. Black. Black Fates. Gained upon it by 6. Direct attack drain 10% on self. Does that mean you heal 10% of the damage you take? Or you heal 10% of the damage you deal? Single target Mystic. Grants 12 stacks of mana accumulation. I use. Dude, why does every character have a stack? It's a spell-dependent number of mana accumulation stacks. Max 100 can be negative upon using a spell. And increased by 1% for every 10 stacks of mana accumulation. Moody. These skills random damage variance from 95 to 105 to 90 to 125. Decreasing the consistency of damage dealt, but increasing it overall. What? Characters have unique gimmicks in this game? Oh no. Doubles the rate of skills, ailments, debuffs wearing off. Yep, okay. Malice Cannon. Increase speed when Alice is in the rear. Rear. Concentration, yep. Just boost your own magic. Really good post-use delay. Increases the number of mana accumulation stacks to 133. Increases it to 166. Accumulation by 1% per 8. It increases party's mystic damage dealt when he goes on the front line. Yup. I don't see Master Spark yet. I assume it's down here somewhere. Shame we don't have it early, though. 4 stacks of mana accumulation at the start of each turn. And be negative. It's 24 stacks, row-based. Yup. 1% grants 1% chance per side mana accumulation. Prove the spell's range from single target to enemy area diminished. I love gambling. Single target only usable if it has 0 stacks of mana accumulation. Because that has at least 0 stacks. Can't be used with negative. 12 after use. Grants a 10% magic buff. Records 4% of the user's MP. That's neat. It accuracy by 5 points and a further 1 point for every stack of accumulation. That's nice. Helps us set that negative multiplier. Increases Earthlight, Ray, and Shoot the Moon. Why do you have Shoot the Moon? Where's Shoot the Moon? That means they have 2 or more negative effects between their ailments and debuffs. Shoot the bullet. Not above 100 is ignored. Love that. I just have one word before I go pee. Ay-ya-ya. The problem is there's gonna be another 50 minutes of cutscene telling me about the next dungeon I gotta go in. Well, let me go through my party in a second. I gotta pee though. Meow, 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 meow. I love Chen posting and Orn posting. Where's the Mickey posting, huh? Dude, you guys are failures. Here you go. Help, mods, ban Thanatos, please. Okay, so kinda, if you ever think for a second you're allowed back on the party, you got another thing coming for you. Let's use Koishi for now, because Koishi's cool. We'll see. Maybe I'll grow to like Koishi. I'm the number one Kaine hater. Fantasy Maiden Wars got me too fired up on her. Fantasy Maiden Wars got me hating her too much. I guess I should go through all my skills. Honestly, let's just get the conversation going. Let's just finish the conversations. Hey, Renko. Managed to resolve the whole force commotion. You know what you're getting at. When are we going home? When should we say we want to, and when will they even let us? Yeah. So there's a question of if they'll let us go home when we ask, but well, the boat's already left the harbor. But as weak as we are, we still help. Have them send us home once it's all over and we feel like leaving. Maryberry, not the final boss of the game again. SMH. I think of everyone here as a friend. I hope they feel the same, but even so, Mary. Even though, sorry, Mary. I want the two of us to leave sooner rather than later. I'll leave before Mary's power gets any stronger. Partially because I'd be sad if she makes me feel any more left behind than I already do. But even more importantly, because I'm afraid something will happen to her. I mean, at this rate, Mary will. Oh, are you two talking about whether you're ready to go home or not? I plan on getting you back right away to begin with, but sorry it took so long, really. Well, Hello, Gappy. Gappyokai here. Let me hit a button real quick. I think it's safer if you two don't go home just quite yet. Yes, it may be safer for you to stay in Gensokyo until the nightmare incident has settled down. How? Why is that? Plot convenience. Spiriting away is typically something that brings you from the outside world in Gensokyo, yet you were spirited away into the nightmare world. Strange, isn't it? And how with the nightmares were formed? Shouldn't it be with how the nightmares were formed from Gensokyo's dreams and realities blending together? I can't say anything for certain, but you're right. Now you mention it, we never considered that we weren't in Gensokyo, so it never came off as weird to us. I don't know what power is at work that resulted in you two getting spirited away, or perhaps what power was used to force the spiriting away upon you, but two flesh and blood humans jumping over the outside world in Gensokyo's nightmares is anything but ordinary. In this case, it may be that you two have some sort of fate linking you to the nightmares, don't you think? Or perhaps to the Institute itself? But fate? That's right, fate. And that fate is the troublesome part. It's something that can't be seen, so probing into it or tracing it back to anything would be difficult. Yet despite that, it's quite powerful. Of course, my power would allow me to send you back, but feels though as long as this fate is there, if we were to send you back, the possibility that you might get spirited away into another nightmare world would be zero. My intuition says it's rather likely to happen, in fact. Whose law was this again? Oh, hold on, I don't want that to happen. It came out alright this time because Raymond and the others have to take us under their wing. But if we were to be sent into another nightmare, that'd be the end of us. Oh dear, that sounds awful scary. Now I just want to do a playthrough of the game on normal with Renko, just Renko and Maribel, two of them, see how far you can go. Yeah, you don't sound scared in the least. I see, so that's why you think we're better off not going home till the Institute is over. That's right, I mean, if you really want to go home that badly, I'll oblige. It seems you've been of help to Raymond and the others, so I don't even fog up your memories. I intend to respect your wishes as much as possible. To begin with, you two got wrapped up in this whole thing against your own will. You've pushed yourself to fight for our sake a lot. Leave the rest to us to take it easy here, or in the village in Gensokyo until the nightmare commotion eases up. I'm really sorry to have wrapped you two up in fighting when you're not used to it. You're a great help, though. Seeing how broken they were the last game. Mary and I were actually just talking about that. Not too much trouble. We'd like to stay with you until the incident's resolved. The boat's already left the harbor, so let's not turn it around now, right? I think of you guys as friends now, too. And I imagine us taking it easy while you're working hard and going through more of what we went through in the force together. Well, I think it'd affect my sleep, to say the least. I'm still in the I want to go home before something happens to Mary camp, but if going home is dangerous, then that's even worse, right? We have to stay now, don't we? Sorry. I know I keep talking big for an outsider, and I keep saying us. No, it might actually be make things harder for you guys if we go along, but... Renko? Yes, ma'am? I like that part about you. Have some confidence. Yes, ma'am. Come along? Are you really sure? Yes, ma'am. Hey, cut that out, Mary. For real. Heck yeah. But yeah, we want to go with you, if you're okay with it, that is. Thanks. I'm really, really glad to hear that. I know this is unlike me, but if I'm being honest, it really does make me happy. I mean, I've never had someone look me in the eyes and say something that embarrassing before. Really? Are you really, really sure? It's really okay for us to stay with you? Yes, it really is. It really, really is. Goodness, innocent hearts like you two are a precious commodity here in Gensokyo. As precious as they come. That alone is enough for us to want your company. You're a true breath of fresh air. You're certainly right about that. You're such a breath of fresh air that you made Raymus say something quite unlike her just now. Yeah, I know. Thanks, I'm really happy. It's totally unlike me. Don't expect me to ever say that again to Marissa or either you two. Well, look, the way you two shyly talk through stuff with each other, they're just so pure. That honesty really is rare, isn't it? How many people do we have that are as upfront and innocent as these two? Zero. Yuri, oh no. If I had to say, just me, maybe? There aren't really many of us. Think about it, Gensokyo is quite an unpleasant place, isn't it? You all ought to be more amicable. Ah, she's serious. Oh, she wasn't joking. Oh, how I wish you were all more amicable. Okay, I can go back there. Yippee, let's go in here for a whole lot of nothing. The secret ultra path. No, there's no other path. Surprised they're just letting me go into a location without, like, a massive dialogue right before it. Of, like, why we're going to a place. Oh, I really can feel Nicole Paul's presence here. Right? Of course. What do you mean presence? I'm curious as well. What kind of presence does it have? I was involved in the commotion with the Copal, so hearing presence doesn't bring anything to mind. Well, it's not an easy question to answer. I guess when I had a Copal, it was like a presence that pushed me towards the other ones. Game scratch you didn't save. I did just save previously. Also, skipping through cutscenes is not that hard. Should you need to. You have like a presence that only those the balls deem as important. Why are we going through with balls again? And Gensokyo can feel, I don't know how to explain it so commoners can understand. Excuse me. Hey everyone, she's trying to act superior just because she had a ball before. Rainbow pulling her balls on the table. Real pain in the neck, ain't she? However, the strange impulse I felt back then, Irma's description of it rings true for me. It really may be a feeling one can't understand without having possessed a ball. It's not they called occult orbs. I mean, when I played Urban Legend Limbo, the entire game, they just kept saying, I want your balls. Give me your ball. Hey, did you hear me? We got someone trying to act superior just because she's had a ball before over here. Just talk about Reimu's balls? No, I've been talking about Misamaru's balls. Yeah, we get it. Be quiet already, Amelia. That damn occult ball. Yo, watch your language. That's what drove that thing to run and hide in this kind of place. Reko's maybe a Fuda. Otherwise, I have no idea why she talks about balls so much. I love it. I always say the only emotes I allow are Touhou ones, but that cat emote is too good. Yes, we still don't know that yet, so let's handle this with caution. I'm sure if we keep going, we'll figure it out, all of it. I'm gonna go walk away briefly. Yeah, that's true. That's how usually this kind of thing works. Okay, let's give it our all. Heck yeah! Okay, let's back up for a minute and... oh my... no! It's so wonderful to be able to go to sleep one day and wake up the next. I'd never given it a thought before. Yeah, it must have been tough. He had to go through that year all alone for over half a year. I wouldn't have been able to do it if I were in your shoes. You're amazing, Akio. Yeah, right, according to the diary I kept, it's been about 7 months trapped in that nightmare. According to what Marissa said, it hasn't even been quite weeks in Gensokyo. That can't be proper grammar. Huh? Complicated feeling. I don't know whether to feel as if I've lost time or gained it. Isn't that awesome, though? This nightmare's safe now, so you can spend a whole half a month in here in just one day. Maybe I'll come here whenever I have a bunch of reports to do and I'm in danger of losing credits. How about that? It seems that now, one day in here in this nightmare of paradise is perfectly equal to one day in Gensokyo. How convenient. No, that's because you feed all those misty purple things called avatars, were they? What a shame. That aside, now that the amnesia's been dealt with, I'd finally like to ask you, how did you two come here from the outside world? I remember you were being curious about that, I know you mentioned it. Well, the thing is, we're not really sure either. We have no idea when it comes to specifics, but that strange power you have must be the root cause, right, Mary? So since long ago, Mary's had the power to see the boundaries of weird things, and we've been through some bizarre experiences recently, which made that power get stronger. Come on, don't talk about it like my power's a bad thing. But yeah, she's right. With my power, I use my dreams as a barrier at a certain shrine to let us peek into an abandoned satellite in outer space. But well, then some things happened. We had to go back before I could explore as much as I wanted to. Satellite in outer space? Well, I don't know what a satellite is, but outer space? Goodness, those two aren't at all the regular people that keep insisting they were. The inside of that satellite was so fantastic. It was scary too, but I still wanted to go back and look around some more. So I used the same method so we could peek inside it again, but for whatever reason, when we came to, we were here instead of the satellite. None of it makes any sense. I told you doing that would be dangerous, Mary. What? Renko, you were the one who said, come on, let's go back here again, when we first went. I don't think I've forgotten how you frolicked around saying, I love being able to jump this high. I feel like a video game protagonist. Yeah, well, fine, you got me there. But if we were attacked by that monster in Mary's dream, where we saw the satellite together, I was perfectly fine, but Mary still had the injuries it gave her even after coming back to reality. Still don't understand any of it, but her power's way too dangerous. Mary herself doesn't see that, so she just keeps doing dangerous things with it, and it grows stronger every time. She sticks her nose into even more dangerous stuff, just like what happened this time. She's at risk of being hurt, so I want to protect her, if I even can, that is. But But I don't have weird powers like Mary does, so at the very least, I have to be her brakes. Said he visited through a dream. What was it? What was it again? I feel like I've heard something like that just recently. The novel Fonzo. Hey, I have played a billion visual novels and visual novel-esque games. Anyway, there are a lot of things that even I don't understand, but Reimu and the others say we're still able to go home, and I'm sure they're right, so I'm not really worried about my power right now. It really does take a lot to worry you, doesn't it? You should be more worried, right, Mary? I mean, I'm super worried over here. He really doesn't look worried, but it's possible that right now, just back at Torfune, that's what we're experiencing is Mary's dreaming of a strange but real place. On that abandoned satellite, I was perfectly fine after coming back to reality, but Mary's hurt, just like in her dream. Won't that same mistake happen again? Something really bad were to happen to Mary here, I have to do everything I can to protect her, even if it puts me in danger at least. Black mirror on the wall. I want to hurry up and go home before that can happen. Things have been so fun lately. Yeah, she has no idea how I feel. Okay, hold on, wait a second. If there's anything I know, it's that. Every stat piece going to Remy. No. No, she only gets the bulky ones. Give her magic as well? Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, you could use some TP. Yukari does not have a lot of toilet paper, so... I wish I had a fire resist. We'll give you the scarf. Actually, what I want to do, since I've been so close to being up with that, I want to upgrade equipment, counter scarf. Gotta get some more of those before I can buff that up again. Accuracy plus 12%. That's a regular item. Neato. Okay, back out. Equipment. Geo. Can you possibly guess what I'm going to be giving to her? Where's my magic? Magic! More magic! Actually, wait, let's give you... I don't have another counter scarf. It's over. It's rank over. Okay, Remy, get your booty up here. Okay, skills. Okay, how many ones that go up each turn? I didn't see. So hold on. This direct attack drain. Does this? I should ask this again because I asked this, but I don't remember if I got an answer. Does she deal damage and heal 10% of the damage she deals, or is it when she takes damage she heals 10% of the damage she took? Rain equal life. Okay. Dude, you have attack buff? That's interesting. Cheerbo. Marisa. Or you have a billion things. Let's just grab Ginger Gus. Yeah. Yukari. Yakima Hellshield doesn't do me any good right now. Mary Berry. Okay, don't worry. After literally over an hour... Let's go hop in a dungeon for a bit. That was literally over an hour. Not a lot of fruit on this floor. Oh, no, no. Don't do this to me. Okay, oh. Hold a cube. Gameplay? Yeah, if I... Game, this is unbelievable. Oh, interesting. Hello, chest. Ooh, lockbox. What do we got here? All ailment resist plus 10. Can't wait to never open that. No. No. Not like this! Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Enemies, finally. Ooh, oh no, not my shadow cats! It's never been more... Remy, what is this? Why do you have, like... multiple attacks? That's kind of weird, Remy. Why do you have, like, 20 fucking lines of text above you? Remy, this is too many attacks, girl. You're not supposed to have all this. Where's Chen? I need her to outspeed the cats. I hate you. Well, I very quickly ended up at the boss. I don't know if the boss is necessarily where we want to go, but it's what I do. It's what I got to it, so it's something. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Fine, let's see where this takes me first. Okay, so how long, 3 paves till we get, like, the ice physics back? Sticky Aubergine Dream. These guys, why are these ones all 10, 12? Heartbreak. Well, that is multi-element too. Bunch of money. Cool. I hate you. Bring me to the chest. Okay. Mmm, so tasty. Well done, steak. Before we go through the portal, let's explore the rest of yonder. Down here. More chests! All Elmer's is plus 10. Well, there's that just casually. Plus 10 is not a lot, though. I know, I'm good at math. Okay, that is a lot of mind. Noted. Dream of swiftness. Yeah, speed, baby. I gotta dump all that speed into her. Oh, we got it. We gotta go. Oh my gosh, achievement. Equipment breeding. Bunch of bonuses. So it's going to increase EXP gain from winning battles by 1%. That's sick, bro. Only 2 floors. Just can't believe I spoiled that to myself. I didn't want to go to the inner reaches. Not the inner reach arounds. Fine, let's just quickly grab these couple tiles. Otherwise, they'll drive me crazy. Fresh-looking egg. Does that mean the egg is fresh, or is it just fresh-looking and it's actually a rotten egg? Bright powder. Many a trainer have been left holding back tears after having their streak broken by an unlucky frog. Dude, the amount of Battle Factory runs that I've had that just get bodied because fucking bright powder is... Oh my gosh. Sunstone. Ooh, oh, plants? Yeah, baby. Get that beast meat. Oh. Okay. Every chest I see has me scared. It's a bad condition. Do you one-shot these normally? Okay, you just do, don't you? Why did you heal it? Why did you die? Mystic Absorb, 3 turns. Reading the abilities explains the abilities. Defeating this will cause an increase to with magic attacks, cause an increase to money and other shit. That's quirky. Let's get Yukari. Okay, she's new. Get her in here. Moon Sound. More plants? Yeah, baby. More beast meat. Oh, I gotta grab these two tiles down there. God forbid I don't. Gotta make sure you fill out the entire map. It is my moral responsibility to make sure I fill out the entire map. Kind of scarf. Neat. Two places are connected by land. They just happen to have things that connect. So, okay, right? Your flyer goes. Nothing's back. You're not healing off of magic. Off of Mystic, to be precise. This game knew it was like, okay, let's fucking. Why does 3-Pesa do this, guys? Let's give the players Marissa, and then make every enemy just like not be able to take damage from Marissa. I'm somewhat of a genius myself. Calcia move. I mean, 3-Pesos has a number of. I'm not surprised by him. Let's just say that. Wow, that's a good item. I like you, so you get it. Well, I take that back. Not the me not liking you part, but the... But that. Let's give you... the Edging Diamond. Flawless game design is 3-Pesos' second name. Adds in 2 magic attackers, makes everyone immune to them. Check lockbox content. We got... Okay, we'll open that one. Gotta get those permanent increases. Super important. Wait, I could have walked through that. Okay, there's only the one other thing before the boss. Am I actually high enough level to fight the boss though? House is finished. Ooh, fatal. Power Bracer, not bad, not bad. Okay, before I do... Yippee! Sun's back alone, let's go. Get back to making me more scarves. Anything on sale, that's good. Big sale. Wait, are you... Yeah, baby. Engage up on evading, level 10. I mean, let's just upgrade it, because, like, speed is always a good thing. Hey, you know, it's not a big sale. It said big sale. Mapping don't. Mapping bonus. Symbol of Faith. Ooh! Big number go burr? I realized that the new girls don't have any libraries. Okay, what I actually want to do before anything else is see what is the level. What is the challenge level? So I gotta gain some levels first. Why'd you put Glev button and the Yomu humping emote? Well, I guess first thing I will do is Branch Shrine. I guess the thing is, though, with the challenge level, characters having higher or lower level up rates don't really do anything. Oh, what I also should do here, is... sets everything down, even libraries. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that, like, level up bonuses don't really matter. Not level up bonuses. But, like, level up differences don't really matter. Because it's just gonna bring the levels down, then it doesn't really... You have a physical takedown bonus. Right, Mystic. And she's dead. Never using. Well, the only reason I'm using him on Remy is because I'm under the mindset, like, I'm very confident I'm going to be using Remy long term. But that's the thing, I have no idea about any other character right now. Like, Reimu, Yukari, all probably long term, if I were to fathom some guesses, but you never know who you're going to be picking up, right? Oops. Oh, he's already full HP anyway. That doesn't really matter. These anime while he's afflicted with a debuff. Whee! At least getting some high-level characters is getting us up. Because my Yurimon at level 25, I hate to see it. The best thing is you can't even, like, pretend. You can't even try to, like, lie to me that Yuimon's in this game. I would be stunned if there was a character from Touhou 19 in this. Let alone 20. I'd be stunned if there's a character from 18 or 17 in this. Honestly, maybe even 16. As well. Like, I could see Okina. That's it. I don't see him having anyone since Lol K in this game, though. Like, otherwise. Maybe I am... Who knows, maybe I'm wrong. I should swap my break items around slightly, since I have some new ones. Why does that fight exist against a single level 7 enemy? Hey, the chaining's going up. That enemy has a funny ability if you give enough time. I mean, it does say it'll transform under the right conditions. The question is, what is that? What are the right conditions entail? Oh, Remy's gone. How close were you there? Close. There was something else I wanted to look at. Well, I might as well do this real quick. Achi's at 17, Koisu's at 17, they're getting close. Transform under the moonlight with poison on the third turn only, when Chiro's on the second slot, only 8 treasure chest queues only. Yeah, that's what I was expecting, something like that. What did I want to go look at? There's 2 things I wanted to do. Right, break items. Okay, so... surely I won't regret this. Wait, the mixed nuts are just strictly better than the grain. On the yogurt. It's not that useful right now for casual grinding, but I give her a break from working. She never gets a break. Actually, honestly, what I should do, let me just do this real quick. Is you and, like, you. Because everything in this dungeon is just hit it with physical attacks, at least on this floor. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to chill in this dungeon. Quickly try to grind up to 19. Right, and then once we hit that, I'll try the boss once. And then I'll probably call it. Boss today. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I would like to try it once. I don't think if I wipe, I don't know if I'll try it multiple times, but at least try it. La-di-da-di-da, we are just killing a bunch of punks. It's my favorite pastime, not slotting Kaini in. Yeah, because that means she has to slot for someone. Yes, I guess I could put her in over, like, Yukari. That's kind of tedious as that is, but I could definitely do that. Okay, understand this, Kaine. This is your only use. This is the only thing I care for you about right now. Yeah, that 2.5% multiplier is huge. I meant to hit that in the bottom row. More XP, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna make me have to do, like, one less battle. Let's see what this... That's it? That's all you do? That's lame. I was really hoping for, like, a level 50 thing that was gonna one-shot the entire party. I don't love that it defaults a spell to top in this game. Like, I understand. Ooh, that was a lot of XP. No, the Nightmare Disciple live for dead turns. Yeah, let me get right on that. Let it live for 10 turns, only on a Tuesday past 9 o'clock. Well, it's raining. Go till this. Let's just go till the frontline TP runs out, and then we'll go see what my levels look like. Oh, your computer upside down. What do you think? This is Pokemon? Owie. Can't believe you missed. Excuse me, game? Oh, there's type reading. I got real concerned for a second. Maybe it's in newer games. It's a shame. What are we up to? It's just patchy. What's your XP looking like? Patchy, why are you so fat and you level up so slowly? That's why she levels up slowly, because she eats too much. And she doesn't get enough exercise. And she just sits in her room reading all day. So she levels up so slow. She only needs like 300 XP, so... it's not that much. Ooh, shoddy. Basically magic immune. That's a lot of XP. A shock, huge shock. Get the speed debuff, huge. Speak to nature, okay. Guys, we're shock locking. Guys, we're doing it. We're shock locking. Is this like, that's even better? I mean, it's technically stronger, but let's shock. No shock, it's over. Huge damage. Ooh, right, why am I trying to use magic attacks? Scout Online never stood a chance, not against Remy. Inharmonious gear set. That's a lot of XP. We love that. Okay, there's some more levels. Give everyone what they need real quick, just to give them everything they can. Why am I giving anything to you? Can I wait till we get to that? Okay, lounge. Party, Kaine, Yukari. I could, like, mess with my equipment, but, like, I don't know what I need to mess with. So, let's just go, let's give it a try. Like I said, it's late. I don't, depending on exactly what it looks like, maybe I'll give it 2 or something, but... I will never see a boss fight again. Who knows? Maybe I'll look at her skills later and they'll pop off to me. But like, it's also, here's the thing. I'm also biased because like I do not care for her in Labby 1 and I do not care for her in Labby 2 because like none of her sets are like interesting to me. Oh, the heck are those? Oh, watch your language. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. A flock of enemies, and they're obstinately blocking our path. No point in thinking about why the strange things living in this strange place do what they do. It's faster for us to just blast our way straight through them. Oh, I like that. I agree. That's right. That's how you do things at Gensokyo, isn't it? Heck yeah. No, you just went and got the wrong idea about Gensokyo. Actually, I don't think she's entirely wrong. Well, I have to agree that we don't have any time to consider looking for a detour around them right now. That's right. Why are you even here? I thought you were, like, with Doremy, like, yeah, we're working out here. We can't help you guys. Well, we're in a bit of a rush here. We've got to hurry to get deeper in the place before anything weird happens. I don't know what you things are doing here, but your luck ran out the moat. You decided this is where you're going to gather. Your mistake's going to hurt. Look at the ball detector. Yeah, she led us to the balls, but, like, if she's here, shouldn't she be, like, fighting with us? 12,000. Debuff resist, light amulet resists. Like, okay, on both of those. Really good mind, low defense. Weak to physical and wind, resist mystic and dark, of course. Because why would you give us magic attackers and then tell us you can't use magic attackers? Fuck you, Marissa. Doesn't have a pattern. No sense in using any of our dark attacks. Where's Minariko when I need her? Huge healing. You making this game? I doubt it. But crazier things have happened. Reset that? Fine. It's also fine. try to get some more debuffs. Make sure we get the speed drops all the time. This turns out speed drops are pretty good. It feels great to have Remy back, though. I will say that 100%. Ooh, got the shock off, too. Oh, you're cooked, my guy. Do you think does more damage? A golden apple from Flan or a potato from Aki? Which Aki? Let's go, Remy. Remy's the actual GOAT. There's no question there. There, we got him. They're nothing compared to that awesome lineup we've got. Oh, we did it. Renko, if just theoretically speaking, this gets to be too much for you, then tell us right away. You've made it abundantly clear that you want to do your best to fight alongside us, but on the off chance you push yourself too far and something were to happen, well... Yes, the college student duo will do their best to not go too far from the fire and burden everyone. Rest assured, more importantly, I mean, Maribel, you don't work. Like, your like, defense's buff is good. It's a shame that every fucking boss is resistant to dark, so you literally do nothing offensively. Yukari, those things, you know, the ones you're using all the time in fighting, they're different from berries and the others use, but I can see them strangely clearly. Wait, Mary, you really say you can see Yukari's gaps that clearly? Even more than the ordinary berries we erect? Why are you here? I thought you were at base, like, fucking, like, putting up Shikigami. Why are you here? Usually the other way around, ain't it? I can see berries pretty well, but Yukari's gaps are all twisty and blurred. You usually can't make them out very well. Huh, I can see the things Yukari uses more clearly. So, gaps? Yes, gaps. Anything more than that is a trade secret. Tee-hee! There would be Chen's... Yeah, I thought she was, like, back there, like, with Chen, like getting Shikigami set, like, protect the place or something. Trade secret? Come on, we're way past that point. Yukari's got the power to manipulate boundaries, you see. What she's actually able to do is mess with the boundaries. Mess with the boundaries are two different things. All kinds of things. I don't think that just an explanation will really paint a good picture for you, but she can toy with the boundary between morning and night to make the night last longer, or create a gap between my shrine and the village to instantly move from there to my shrine. Probably was absolutely ridiculous. The boundary between morning and night. I get it, so boundaries aren't just a concept that separates two physical objects. There's a concept, no matter how wide or narrow, must always have a boundary. It's obvious, but that means... Power really is ridiculous, isn't it? Oh no, not at all. It's nothing much. You're being humble. You? Seriously? Dear, I don't really want to show them too much of my power. Oh, enough gap talk. Those things weren't all that tough, huh? Yeah, thanks to us. Be grateful now. You're literally holding your Hakuro, and yet you can't even Master Spark. You're washed, Marissa. Yeah, that fight only went smooth because we had capable fighters like Ramili and Yukari on our side. Now, come on, let's get going. Hey, put me in that list. What do you mean, put you on that list? I'm not in there either. Why are you guys here? Include Chen in there, Reimo. She's working hard to upgrade the Shikigami every day. Yeah, but she's not doing anything. You seriously gonna fixate on that? Anyway, that aside, I never expect that monsters would band together and attack us like that. Might have caused a little too much chaos. With how thoroughly you've been conquering the other nightmares so far, I suppose it was only a matter of time before we caught the monster's attention. We'll be stuck fighting battles like that now and again moving forward, huh? Our numbers are nothing to shake a stick at either, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Nothing stop us from just running if things look too bad. Anyway. Yeah, you're right. We've got this. The encounter tells enemy hordes have been unlocked. From now on, you get direct consecutive wins and battles. Once in a blue moon, you counter an enemy horde. Enemy hordes put up serious fights with their XP and item drops, make them seriously appetizing too. Furthermore, they are almost always slow. They're almost always okay. Word. You just run if you'd rather not fight them. Enemy hordes can be real beneficial, considering how much strength your party has remaining. Carefully positioned to either farm. So this is just the FOE replacement. Neat. Oh, not the breeding yet. Unbelievable, bro. What are we doing, Alice? Okay, that's gonna do it for now. It is. It is getting late. I need to eat and then go to bed. We can look at Akyu as the closing. No further Alice breeding. That'll be next time on Tuesday. But good progress. We'll be back for more of this on Tuesday, and I'll be back for the usuals tomorrow. But until then, I'm out here.